everyone, and welcome back to our journey through the most amazing wonders of Italy. Today, we're stepping back in time, nearly 2,000 years, to explore a monument that has captivated the world for centuries. Get ready, because we're heading to the heart of Rome to witness the legendary Colosseum. Just look at this place. It's impossible to stand here and not feel a sense of absolute awe. The Colosseum isn't just a pile of ancient stones, it's a living testament to the sheer power, ambition, and incredible engineering genius of the Roman Empire. When you walk through these arches, you're treading the same ground as emperors, senators, and citizens from a forgotten age. Construction began way back in 72 AD under the emperor Vespasian and was completed by his son, Titus. Can you imagine the scale of this project? It could hold up to 80,000 spectators. Of course, when we think of the Colosseum, we immediately think of the gladiators. These were the superstars of their time, men who fought with incredible skill and bravery. Picture the scene, the roar of the crowd shaking the very foundations, the sun beating down on the sand-covered arena floor, and to gladiators armed and ready, preparing for battle. It was a brutal, intense world, but it was also a complex one, with different types of gladiators, each with their own unique weapons and fighting styles. But the games weren't just about gladiatorial combat. The Romans were masters of spectacle. They staged elaborate wild animal hunts, called venations, bringing in exotic creatures from all corners of the empire: lions, tigers, elephants, you name it. They even recreated famous battles, sometimes on a massive scale. And here's a mind-blowing fact: for a time, they could even flood the entire arena floor to stage mock naval battles, complete with full-sized ships. The logistics and engineering required for that are just staggering to think about. As you explore the Colosseum today, you can walk through the different levels, imagining what it was like to be a spectator. The seating was strictly arranged by social class. The emperor and senators had the best seats, right near the action, while the common people sat higher up. And beneath the arena floor lies the Hypogeum, a complex labyrinth of tunnels and chambers. This was the backstage area, where gladiators and animals were kept before being lifted into the arena on elevators. It's a fascinating and slightly spooky part of the Colosseum that really brings its history to life. Over the centuries, the Colosseum has survived earthquakes, fires, and even being used as a quarry for other buildings in Rome. Yet, it still stands, a powerful and enduring symbol of the city. It's not just an attraction, it's an experience that connects you directly to the grandeur and drama of ancient Rome. Visiting the Colosseum is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It is one of those places that is even more impressive in person than it is in pictures. You feel the weight of history in every single stone. Thanks so much for joining me on this incredible tour of the Colosseum. What do you find most fascinating about this ancient wonder? Let me know in the comments below. Today, we're heading to a place that's both a country and a city, a spiritual heart, and an unparalleled treasure trove of art. That's right. We're exploring the incredible Vatican City, right in the heart of Rome, Italy. Imagine standing in a square so vast, so magnificently designed, that it feels like the welcoming arms of history itself are embracing you. That's St. Peter's Square, the grand entrance to a world of awe, and rising before you is the breathtaking St. Peter's Basilica. It's not just a church, it's one of the largest and most significant in the world. As you step inside, the sheer scale is overwhelming. Sunlight streams through the dome, illuminating golden mosaics and intricate marble sculptures. Every corner you turn reveals another masterpiece, including Michelangelo's poignant sculpture. The Pieta, you can feel the centuries of devotion and artistic genius that have been poured into this sacred space. But the artistic journey doesn't stop there. Just a short walk away is a place that many people dream of seeing their entire lives, the Sistine Chapel. From the iconic creation of Adam to the dramatic scenes of the Great Flood, every panel is a testament to human creativity at its absolute peak. It's an experience that leaves you speechless, forcing you to simply stand and absorb the beauty. It's more than just a painting on a ceiling. It is a profound artistic and spiritual experience that connects you to the past in a way few other places can. The Vatican City is truly a sacred and artistic wonder that everyone should experience at least once. Thanks so much for joining me on this virtual trip to the heart of Italy. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you won't miss our next adventure. Today, we're embarking on an extraordinary journey back in time to a place where history was literally frozen in a single, catastrophic moment. We're heading to the south of Italy, near the vibrant city of Naples, to explore the incredible archaeological site of Pompeii and the mighty volcano that shaped its destiny, Mount Vesuvius. So, what exactly is Pompeii? Imagine a thriving, bustling Roman city, full of life, commerce, and culture. It had grand villas, public baths, temples, and even a massive amphitheatre. People were going about their daily lives, completely unaware that the mountain looming over them was about to unleash one of history's most famous volcanic eruptions. In the year 79 AD, Vesuvius erupted with unimaginable force, burying Pompeii and the nearby town of Herculaneum under a thick blanket of ash and pumice. It was a tragic event, but this very ash acted as a time capsule, preserving the city in stunning detail for nearly 2,000 years. Walking through the excavated streets of Pompeii today is an experience unlike any other. It's not just a collection of ruins, it's a snapshot of ancient Roman life. You can step into homes and see beautiful frescoes still vibrant on the walls, depicting myths, landscapes, and scenes from daily life. You can see the ruts worn into the stone-paved streets by chariot wheels, and even walk into a bakery where carbonized loaves of bread were found still in the ovens. It's surreal. You can visit the Forum, which was the city's main public square, and imagine the political speeches and market chatter that once filled the air. There are temples dedicated to Roman gods like Jupiter and Apollo, and of course, the amphitheatre, one of the oldest and best preserved in the world, where gladiators once fought. One of the most moving and poignant parts of visiting Pompeii are the plaster casts of the victims. When archaeologists were excavating, they found voids in the hardened ash left by the decomposed bodies of those who couldn't escape. By carefully pouring plaster into these voids, they were able to create detailed casts that capture the final tragic moments of these individuals. Seeing them is a powerful and somber reminder of the human story behind this historical wonder. It connects you to the past on a deeply personal level, transforming ancient history into a tangible human experience. To truly understand Pompeii, you have to get acquainted with its creator and destroyer, Mount Vesuvius. Believe it or not, you can actually hike up this legendary volcano. The climb to the crater rim is an adventure in itself, and it's absolutely worth the effort. As you ascend, the landscape changes, and you're walking on dark volcanic soil. Reaching the top is breathtaking. You can peer right into the massive crater, which still has steam rising from vents, a gentle reminder that Vesuvius is not extinct, but merely sleeping. The real reward, though, is the view. From the summit, you get an absolutely spectacular panoramic vista of the entire Bay of Naples, you can see the modern city sprawling below. The beautiful islands of Capri and Ischia out in the sparkling blue sea, and looking down, you can pinpoint the exact location of Pompeii. It is from this vantage point that you can fully grasp the scale and power of the eruption and appreciate the incredible beauty of this unique corner of the world. It's a moment of reflection, connecting the past with the present in a truly unforgettable way. So, if you're ever in Italy, a trip to Pompeii and Mount Vesuvius is an absolute must-do. It's a journey that's both educational and emotional, offering a profound glimpse into the ancient world and a stunning display of nature's power and beauty. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible adventure today. Have you ever dreamed of a city that floats on water, a place where streets are made of shimmering canals and the only traffic you'll hear is the gentle splash of an oar? Well, that magical place exists, and it's called Venice. Welcome to one of Italy's most breathtaking wonders. There is truly no other city on earth quite like it. Imagine stepping out of your hotel and instead of a busy road, you find a glistening waterway with elegant, curved boats called gondolas waiting to whisk you away. A gondola ride through the labyrinth of canals is the most romantic way to experience Venice. As you glide silently under ancient, ornate bridges, you'll pass by colourful buildings that seem to rise directly from the lagoon. Your gondolier, often in a classic striped shirt and straw hat, might even serenade you with a traditional Italian song. It's like being in a real-life fairy tale, the Grand Canal. The city's main artery is a spectacle of its own, lined with magnificent palaces that tell stories of Venice's powerful past as a major maritime republic. Your journey will eventually lead you to the heart of the city, St. Mark's Square, or Piazza San Marco. Napoleon once called it the drawing room of Europe, and you will immediately see why. It's a vast, stunning square, surrounded by incredible architecture, like the awe-inspiring St. Mark's Basilica with its golden mosaics, and the towering Campanile, the bell tower offering panoramic views of the entire lagoon. Grab a coffee at one of the historic cafes and just soak in the vibrant atmosphere. And you can't miss the Rialto Bridge. This iconic stone arch bridge is the oldest crossing the Grand Canal and is a bustling hub of activity. The shops built along its ramps have been selling goods for centuries. Standing at its peak, you get one of the most famous and photographed views in all of Venice, watching the gondolas and water taxis navigate the busy waterway below. Venice is more than just a city. It's an experience, a living museum, and a testament to human ingenuity. It's a place to get lost, to wander through narrow alleyways, discover hidden courtyards, and find beauty around every single corner. Thanks for joining us on this virtual trip to the magical canals of Venice. Today, we're taking a virtual trip to Italy to explore one of its most iconic and, let's be honest, quirky landmarks. Get ready to be amazed by the one and only Leaning Tower of Pisa. Standing tall, or should I say, tilting tall in the beautiful Piazza dei Miracoli, the Square of Miracles, this bell tower is a sight to behold. For over 800 years, it has defied gravity, becoming one of the most recognizable structures in the entire world. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, that famous lean. So, what's the deal with the tilt? Well, construction began way back in the 12th century. And almost immediately, the trouble started. The ground underneath was too soft and unstable on one side, causing the tower to begin sinking as soon as they reached the third story. The builders tried to compensate by making the new floors taller on one side, which is why the tower is actually curved. But the lean just kept getting worse over the centuries. Today, the tower is safe and stable, its famous tilt preserved for all of us to enjoy. And let's be real, a trip to Pisa isn't complete without taking that asterisk photo. You know, the one where you look like a superhero holding up the tower with all your might. It's a rite of passage for any visitor. Whether you're pushing it over, holding it between your fingers, or giving it a high five, getting that perfect, hilarious shot is all part of the fun. It's a memory that will make you smile for years to come, but the Leaning Tower is more than just a funny photo op. Climbing the 294 steps to the top is an adventure in itself. As you ascend the spiral staircase, you can actually feel the tilt, which is a really unique experience. Once you reach the top, you're rewarded with breathtaking panoramic views of Pisa and the surrounding Tuscan countryside. It is a perspective that truly makes you appreciate the beauty of this city and the incredible history of the tower. From its flawed foundation to its global fame, the Leaning Tower of Pisa is a true testament to human ingenuity and the beauty of imperfection. It's a must-see for any traveler heading to Italy. What do you think? Have you been to Pisa and taken that classic photo? Let me know in the comments below. Hello, art lovers and travel enthusiasts, and welcome back to our channel. To get ready to be swept off your feet by the cradle of the Renaissance. Imagine walking through cobblestone streets where giants of art and science once roamed. Look up, and your eyes will inevitably be drawn to the city's crowning glory, the Florence Cathedral, or Il Duomo di Firenze. Its most striking feature is the massive terracotta-tiled dome. An architectural masterpiece engineered by Filippo Brunelleschi. Can you believe this marvel was constructed over 600 years ago without the modern equipment we have today? It completely redefined what was thought possible in architecture and remains the largest brick dome ever constructed. Climbing to the top offers a panoramic view of Florence that is simply unforgettable. A sea of red roofs nestled among the rolling Tuscan hills, but the wonders of Florence don't stop at its skyline. This city is a treasure trove of Renaissance art. A short walk from the Duomo will lead you to the Galleria dell'Accademia. Here, you'll stand in awe before one of humanity's greatest sculptural achievements, Michelangelo's David. The sheer scale, the intricate detail, the lifelike expression. It's a sculpture that seems to pulsate with energy and spirit. Every vein, every muscle is carved with such perfection that it feels as though David himself might draw a breath at any moment. Seeing it in person is a truly powerful and humbling experience. This is where you can gaze upon the ethereal beauty of Sandro Botticelli's The Birth of Venus. The painting is a symphony of grace and elegance, capturing the goddess of love emerging from the sea. The delicate colors and flowing lines are mesmerizing, and it embodies the very essence of Renaissance humanism and its celebration of classical beauty. Standing before it, you can almost feel the gentle sea breeze and the scent of roses depicted in the painting. Florence is more than just a destination, it's an experience that enriches the soul. It's a city where every corner holds a piece of history, and every piece of art tells a profound story about human creativity and ambition. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel today. We're journeying to a place that looks like it's been painted by the gods themselves, a real-life masterpiece of nature tucked away in northern Italy. Get ready to explore the magnificent Dolomites. Declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Dolomites aren't just mountains, they're an experience. Just look at these peaks. They're famous for a unique phenomenon called in Rosadera, where the pale Dolomite rock catches the sunrise and sunset, blushing in spectacular shades of pink, orange, and fiery red. It's a sight that you have to see to believe, and honestly, no camera can truly do it justice. It's a moment of pure magic that will stay with you forever. But the beauty of the Dolomites goes far beyond just the views. This is an adventurer's paradise. No matter the season, In the summer, endless hiking trails wind through lush green valleys, past crystal-clear alpine lakes, and up to panoramic viewpoints that will leave you breathless. Whether you're a casual walker or a seasoned mountaineer, there's a path here with your name on it. Imagine packing a picnic and finding your own secluded spot, surrounded by nothing but the sound of cowbells and the fresh mountain air, when winter blankets the landscape in snow. The Dolomites transform into a world-class skiing destination with hundreds of kilometers of pristine slopes connecting different valleys. You can ski for days without ever repeating the same run. The facilities are incredible, and the feeling of gliding down these mountains with the sun on your face is just exhilarating. And for those who prefer a slower pace, there's snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, or simply cozying up by a fire after a day of exploring. One of the best parts is discovering the charming alpine villages dotted throughout the region. Places like Ortisei, Catena d'Ompezzo, and Corvara are picture-perfect, with their traditional wooden houses, flower-filled balconies, and welcoming atmosphere. Here, you can experience the unique Latin culture. Taste hearty mountain cuisine, think delicious cheeses, cured meats, and warm apple strudel, and just soak in the cozy, friendly vibe. It's the perfect blend of Italian charm and Austrian hospitality. The Dolomites are more than just a destination. They're a feeling, a place that inspires or invites adventure and soothes the soul. If you're looking for a trip that combines stunning natural beauty with outdoor activity and rich culture, you have to add the Dolomites to your list. Today, we're taking you on a journey to a place that looks like it was plucked straight out of a painting, Italy's breathtaking Amalfi Coast. Get ready to be swept off your feet by one of the most beautiful coastlines in the world. Imagine this: you're cruising along a winding road, carved into the side of a cliff. To your left, the sheer rock face towers above you. To your right, the sparkling turquoise waters of the Tyrrhenian Sea stretch out to the horizon. This isn't just a drive. It's an experience that will stay with you forever. This is the famous Amalfi Drive, a ribbon of road connecting a string of impossibly beautiful towns. Our first stop is the star of the show, Positano. It's a cascade of pastel-colored houses. Tumbling down the cliffside to a pebbled beach, you'll see vibrant pinks, sunny yellows, and soft peaches, all stacked on top of each other, creating a picture-perfect scene. Spend your day wandering through its steep, narrow alleyways, discovering charming artisan boutiques selling handmade sandals and lemon-themed ceramics. And when you need a break, find a spot at a seaside cafe, sip on a refreshing limoncello spritz, and just soak in the view of the boats bobbing in the bay. It's pure magic. Next, we journey to the town that gives the coast its name, Amalfi. This historic maritime republic has a grander feel, with its magnificent cathedral, the Duomo di Sant'Andrea, standing proudly in the main piazza. Its intricate facade is a stunning mix of Arab-Norman styles, a testament to the town's rich history. Get lost in the labyrinth of covered passages and small squares. And of course, you can't leave Amalfi without tasting the local delicacy, Delizia al limone, a lemon cream sponge cake that is, as the name suggests, an absolute delight. But the Amalfi Coast is more than just its famous towns. It's about the hidden coves you can only reach by boat, the terraced lemon groves clinging to the cliffs, and the hiking trails like the Path of the Gods that offer panoramic views that will leave you speechless. It's a place for romance, for adventure, and for simply indulging in la dolce vita, the sweet life, whether you're planning a honeymoon, a solo adventure, or a trip with friends. The Amalfi Coast has a special kind of enchantment waiting for you. So, what do you think? Have you been to the Amalfi Coast, or is it on your bucket list? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories and tips. Thanks so much for joining me on this virtual trip. Have you ever dreamed of a place so picturesque it looks like it has been painted onto the side of a cliff? Welcome to Cinque Terre. A string of 5 enchanting fishing villages clinging to the rugged Italian Riviera. This isn't just a destination, it's a journey back in time, a feast for the senses, and an adventure waiting to happen. Picture this, pastel-colored houses stacked one on top of the other, cascading down to the sparkling Ligurian Sea. That's the magic of Rio Maggiore, Monarola, Caniglia, Venozza, and Monterosso El Mare. Each village has its own unique personality, its own story to tell. From the romantic Via dell'Amore to the sun-drenched beaches of Monterosso, there's a corner of paradise for every type of traveler. So, how do you explore this UNESCO World Heritage Site? You have two incredible options. For the adventurers, the famous Sentiero Azzurro, or Blue Trail, connects the villages. Hiking this path offers breathtaking, panoramic views that you simply can't get anywhere else. Imagine walking through terraced vineyards and olive groves with the vast blue sea stretching out before you. Each step is a postcard moment, if hiking isn't your style. Don't worry, the Cinque Terre train is a marvel of convenience. It zips through tunnels carved into the mountains, connecting all 5 villages in just a matter of minutes. You can hop on and off as you please, spending an hour basking in the charm of Venozza's harbour before heading to Caniglia for some delicious basil pesto, which was born right here in Liguria. Let's talk about the food. Forget fancy restaurants, the real taste of Cinque Terre is found in its simple, fresh flavours. Grab a cone of fried seafood, a fritto misto, and enjoy it while watching the boats bob in the harbour. Savour a glass of local Cinque wine, a sweet dessert wine made from grapes grown on these very cliffs. And of course, you can't leave without trying the pesto. It's a flavour explosion that will transport you straight to an Italian nonna's kitchen. Cinque Terre is more than just a beautiful place, it's a feeling. It's the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of waves crashing against the rocks, and the taste of the freshest food you've ever had. It's a reminder to slow down, to breathe, and to appreciate the simple, stunning beauty of the world. So, is Cinque Terre on your bucket list yet? If this video has inspired you to dream of the Italian Riviera, let me know in the comments which of the 5 villages you'd visit first. Thanks so much for watching with me today. If you enjoyed this virtual trip, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more travel adventures. See you next time. We're in the heart of Rome, about to walk through the ruins of the Roman Forum. This isn't just a collection of old stones. This was the very center of the Roman Empire for centuries, ready to explore. Let's go. As we step onto these ancient cobblestones, try to imagine what this place was like 2,000 years ago. It was a bustling, chaotic, and magnificent hub of daily life. This was where commerce, politics, justice, and public speeches all happened. Right here, where we're standing, emperors walked, senators debated laws that would shape the world, and legendary orators like Cicero captivated massive crowds. Look over there at the remains of the Temple of Saturn. That wasn't just a place of worship, it was also the state treasury. And just a short walk away, you'll find the Curia Julia, the Senate house, originally built by Julius Caesar. Imagine the fiery debates and monumental decisions made within those walls, decisions that echoed from Britain to the Middle East. Every arch, every pillar, and every fragmented inscription tells a story of power, ambition, and groundbreaking ideas. This place wasn't just about politics and money, it was the social heart of Rome. People came here to meet friends, hear the latest news, and watch grand processions. You can almost hear the echoes of chariot wheels and the buzz of 1,000 conversations. This is where the foundations of Western law, government, and engineering were laid, from sophisticated aqueducts to legal principles we still use today. The innovation that sprang from the Forum is truly staggering. Walking here is like reading a history book written in stone. It is a powerful reminder of how a small city-state grew to become one of the most influential empires in human history. Seeing these monumental structures, even in their ruined state, you can feel the ambition and the sheer scale of what the Romans achieved. Thanks for joining me on this incredible walk through the Roman Forum. It's a humbling and inspiring experience, and I hope you felt a piece of that magic.